All right, we're back, and I guess Gillian Jacobs is here?
Oh, yeah.
Is she outside the studio door? Is Roland chatting with her? Yeah. Is he chatting it up?
Tell Roland to stop flirting.
Ooh, here she comes. Got the water, got the mic, got the headphones, got everything. Here she is.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, my God. I keep forgetting how
Gillian.
cute Hollywood girls are.
How are you?
There's such an air about, like, girls that are on television and movies. I gotta say, like, you could walk around, and there are plenty of pretty girls all over every, major city in the country. You walk around the streets, you're like, that's a pretty girl. That's a pretty girl. But there's this, like an aura around television and movie stars. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
You look great, everybody.
Yeah.
I want this to be more like the old Carson show.
Yeah. Although right now it's like the king of comedy in the basement.
No, she's fantastic.
That is one
right?
of my favorite movies,
Yeah.
King of Comedy. Ho, 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 Rupert
Eliza.
Pumpkin. Wonderful, Rupert
Wonderful.
Pumpkin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rupert Pumpkin.
Gillian,
Rupert
your
Pumpkin.
vacationing agrees with you. Yeah, doesn't she look terrific?
Mom, I gotta do this now.
This is great for the
love
radio.
it. Yes.
You look different than last time. And I'm not
I
sure
dyed
why.
my hair,
Your looks
brown.
different. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
But your natural is...
My natural is somewhat lighter than this. But,
Yeah.
Being an actress, I haven't seen my natural hair color in years. So
What,
who knows anymore?
They made you like dye it?
I just did a movie where the lead actress was blonde. So they're like, you got to go brunette. So it's fun. I like it.
Oh, shit, they don't want two blondes in the...
No, they never want two blondes.
Isn't that odd?
Who's
I
the
wonder
lead
why that-
actress?
Elizabeth Banks.
Why didn't they make her dye her hair?
You're funny.
Well, Community, obviously.
Still kicking.
Still
kicking.
Joel McHale was in here about a month ago.
Uh-huh.
And almost talking of the demise of the program.
Yeah.
And then we find out you guys are still cranking.
We're still cranking. I mean, it remains to be seen if we'll do another season, but I remain eternally hopeful because I love the show, even though it's a sad little...
It's
the sad little baby that tries.
It's very popular. And how many years have it been on now?
This is our 4th season that's airing right now.
And is that actual years in this TV show? Because some things are like, we're on its 10th season. We've been on 3 months.
I know.
It's we call them seasons, but it's every week.
It's cycles on America's Next Top Model. We've been
Yeah.
on since 2009.
Oh, okay.
So whatever that is.
That's 4
That's
years.
4.
About 4.
Yeah.
That works out mathematically.
Yeah.
That's the only like realistic season to me. It's got to be a year. Stop.
I agree
People
with
that
you.
say seasons. We've been on 10 seasons. Shut up.
Do you miss Chevy?
Well, we haven't shot without him yet, so I don't know yet.
Oh, yes, right. You shot everything.
I can. If we come back, I can tell you, but right now I don't know.
But are you happy that you won't be shooting with the Chevy Chase?
I would say that, obviously from things he said in interviews, he was not happy doing the show. So
I love how everyone...
I was so diplomatic, right? I
Yeah,
do.
but
Why
it's
won't anybody
fun.
just say that he's a dick? He's a dick.
It's fun because we've been through this with
He's
Joel.
shitty
too.
to
I know.
everybody he works with.
He really comes off like just the worst guy to work
We've
with.
interviewed enough for you guys. Obviously, we know Joel. We've
Yeah.
had a few, Dan and you. You're all nice. It's not all of you.
Well, I think that it's a really hard show to shoot. It's a lot of hours, and maybe if I was 67, I wouldn't feel like working for 16 hours a day. So
Right. I
So
wonder
what
what he
was
was
his
making.
excuse when he was on vacation movies for being a prick?
Exactly. Or on phone calls or in person.
some people don't like to work hard. I mean, I understand that. I mean, sure. I would imagine it as if I become an internationally famous movie star, maybe I too will not want to work hard anymore.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Give it a try.
What is your movie with Elizabeth Banks about? Is it sad? We were talking about sad movies.
It's not sad. This one, I've been in a lot of sad movies,
Have
guys.
you?
Oh, yes.
Have you died in movies?
Oh, yes.
Really?
This movie I did, I was a runaway who became a stripper, who
Whoa!
who got hepatitis and I died. I had jaundice in the movie. They painted me yellow and I froze to death.
Holy shit!
Wow, wait.
What the hell?
What was this? Was this
Yeah.
a lighthearted comedy romp?
Yeah. Before Community, all I did was really depressing indie movies where I was mainly runaway prostitutes, strippers, drug addicts.
Wow.
Been raped a lot.
Nice. Holy shit!
Yeah.
What's your saddest movie you did?
I did this movie called Gardens of the Night where my character was abducted by Tom Arnold and another guy at the age of like 6, put into a child prostitution ring, and then later was a street prostitute. So that was pretty sad.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, you play some great characters.
Yeah.
Wow.
Would you cry watching your own movie?
That one was really hard to watch, especially the little girl version of me was a really great actress. So it was terrible to watch.
Yeah.
Because they did it really realistically. Tom Arnold's actually really good in this film. And watching it with an audience, you just hear people gasping. And my mom said she just could not watch it.
He's probably not acting the creep.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
I'm teasing, of course.
Home footage.
I loved him in True Lies.
He's great.
I know. Wonderful.
So you tried watching that.
I watched that one with an audience, which is, I think, the only way I could get through was because it was at a premiere of it. But sometimes when they're that depressing, it's too hard to watch.
Yeah. Huh?
Anthony can't. We were talking about when Anthony has trouble crying during movies. Like he doesn't get
not
sad.
trouble. I just don't like weep. I don't. He asked me when the last time I even cried was, and I think it was 1995 when my dad died, and that's it. Like, but I see movies and I understand they're sad and you know, but I can't just.
Oh, it'll get me. Sometimes if I'm in the right mood, a commercial will get me. I mean,
really?
Oh yeah. Sometimes I was getting so frustrated with how sappy I was that I forced myself to not cry at some like little kid parent commercial that I knew normally would really just get me. I'm a sap.
Yeah, there a couple of commercials. Like, let me think. I wouldn't be crying over them, but. The little one with the little poor Emma Bombema, Bonana Fana Fofema, and the guy comes in, the male nurse, and he's like, okay, we'll get you this shot. And she's like, obviously has cancer. Her head is like, she's got the little kerchief on her head. And he's like singing a song with her so she could take the medicine. And that's kind of like sweet and everything. Yeah. You know, but it's not getting me blubbering or anything.
I played a cancer patient in a commercial once.
Of course you did.
Oh, no.
When I was in high school, I did a local commercial in Pittsburgh for a hospital, and I played a girl who had cancer. And it aired every morning during Sports Center, so every boy in my high school saw this commercial, and they used to make fun of me all the time.
Oh, wonderful boys.
I know.
What did you do? Were you like the healthiest cancer patient ever?
I was, yeah. They didn't do anything with my hair.
They didn't even do your full head of hair.
Hey, the hospital was so great, I made a full recovery. That's like maybe
that's okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And we had TVs in our cafeteria, and it aired one day during lunch, and all the boys from my homeroom like stood up and sarcastically gave me a slow clap.
Slow clap?
It was so humiliating. Yeah.
Oh man, it must have made you very popular though.
Nothing made me popular.
Are you kidding?
No. I swear, I even recently got a tweet from someone I went to high school with saying, I remember being an asshole to you in middle school, and I just wanted to apologize. So
the gym teacher.
No, yeah. The teachers were way nicer to me than the other kids.
Were you gangly?
I was.
Were you awkward?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. I was not even 5 feet tall when I started my freshman year of high school, so I was really small and very awkward. I had big glasses, and I wore a lot of overalls. I was never popular. Yeah.
Did you listen to music that other people were listening to, or do you have this niche little thing?
I listened to Cole Porter.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was listening to like 1930s music.
Holy shit, so was I.
What a weirdo.
Yeah.
In overalls.
Oh yeah, I remember one time I was at a pool party and kids were playing this game. They're like, let's go underwater and then you hum a tune, and then if the other person can guess it, they win. And I started crying.
Like that at the Tommy Lee house.
It was not that kind of humming underwater.
Don't hum in Agata Davida in its entirety, child, please. All right. He's doing fucking Greengrass and High Tides live version. Whoops. I'm sorry. The humming underwater.
Well, I didn't. I started crying because they were singing all like top 40 songs, and I never heard any of them. So.
Oh, you weren't into any popular music?
I made myself start listening to the radio because I was so embarrassed by that.
Nerd.
I was a nerd.
Were you in like the acting?
Oh yeah, theater. I was doing a lot of Shakespeare.
Oh, okay.
People were not into the things I was into.
Yeah. No. But did you have the theater people though that you must have been popular with those circles?
Well, none of them went to my same school. So on Saturday, I would go to my acting class, and those were all my friends. But they all like lived around the city, so I didn't get to see them Monday through Friday.
Jeez, how did you ever like make it out of there with any type of personality or ability to work well with others?
Fast forward to Tinseltown.
of strange introverts in Tinseltown, so I'm not alone in that. But
well, that's true.
Yeah, a lot of shy actors, surprisingly.
And most of them, actually not most of them, but a lot of them, like when you look at like De Niro interviewed, he's not a good interview. And,
no, he's very quiet.
Dustin Hoffman's not a great interview.
Yeah.
It's like these amazing masters are just, it's almost like they're so pliable into their roles. They're weird as people. I don't know how it works.
I wonder if that happens, like the better the actor you are, the less you have in your real life because you're like, you have to be malleable. Like, all right, he could play anything except himself. He's like an empty
And a lot
vessel.
of they're so unhappy or like, seems like they've got a screw loose. And I remember as a kid, I was like, I'd rather be a mediocre actor and a happy person than a brilliant actor and just like
just tortured constantly.
tortured. Yeah. So I'm very happy with my mediocrity.
You ever watch Brando interviewed? It was not a good thing.
No.
So how are you? I bought Tahiti. All right, he's a fucking psychopath. Might be the greatest, but he's nuts.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you were getting gigs then when you were in. What was the youngest you worked? Jimmy, no. Jimmy always answers my questions like it's him I'm interviewing.
I did my first play when I was 8 years old.
Oh, what was it?
It was called Steadfast Toy Soldier. I think it was based on like a Hans Christian Andersen story.
Jesus, most kids it would be like Annie.
I did do Annie.
Did you do Annie?
I did Annie. I saw some billboards for Annie as I was coming here today. It's back on Broadway. I was such a bad singer that they were just basically like, don't project.
Oh my God! Were you one of the kids, obviously, in the little group?
I was one of the little orphans.
You weren't little Annie.
No, I was not little Annie. I could not sing.
Just in the back. It's a hard knock life.
Yeah, they're like further back. Think it. Don't sing it. Think it.
Just mouth the words.
Yeah.
She's adorable, but she can't sing a note.
It's still true.
Wait, it says that you competed. I'm just reading this.
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh Public Theater. You would compete in the annual Shakespeare monologue contest.
Yes.
Which how do you judge that?
Yeah.
It was like American Idol for Shakespeare.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you would do a preliminary round, and then they would pick finalists, and you'd perform your scene or monologue live in front of this audience, and then some like theater critics from Pittsburgh or actors would judge, and you won a complete works of Shakespeare if you won.
Ooh,
pretty exciting.
Did you?
pretty exciting.
Did you do well in that?
I won twice.
Oh wow!
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah.
What monologues?
Well, I did one for the scene contest twice. So I did a scene from Romeo and Juliet, and I did a scene from The Tempest.
Let's recreate that right now.
Yes.
I have no clue.
Shakespeare seems like it's hard to watch because you like British actors do it and they always do it with the same. But and then you see like a guy like Brando do it, and I'm like, wow, she seems like he's really feeling. I enjoyed watching him do it, but I usually don't enjoy watching Shakespeare.
Well, I think sometimes people are trying so hard to make you understand the line that they're not acting anymore. And so I feel like sometimes if somebody like Brando is less concerned with that, and then you can actually get the story and the feeling across better. Your listeners are really interested into the Shakespeare.
Because it's so out there. It's like... Like, I couldn't watch Shakespeare and know if I was watching it done well or poorly.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. But that's me.
Well, I've seen some productions that made me fall asleep and some where I was like, on the edge of my seat. So my mom saw this production. There's this company in England that still does it with all men, like it was originally done in Elizabethan England.
Even the chick parts.
Even the chick parts.
Wow, that's crazy.
And there's this actor Mark Rylance who was on Broadway like last year, who's just an incredible actor, and she saw him play the female lead in 12th Night and said it was like the best performance she's ever seen.
It's bizarre.
I know. That's how it used to be.
Strange.
They used to take all our parts.
Oh man.
So now, what's your favorite Shakespeare line? Do you have a favorite line that you read? Like you go, fuck, that's a good one.
Oh God. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. I don't know. That's the first one that comes to mind.
Creeps in this petty pace. What does that mean?
Slow.
No, I know. Like what? Tomorrow creeps into this what?
Creeps in this petty pace from day to day.
Oh.
And all our yesterdays are lighted fools the way to dusty death. Something like that.
Is that
What does
like
that
it's
mean?
almost Friday?
That's
Like tomorrow. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes. When Shakespeare first said "Happy hump day," but what does that mean? That line?
It's talking about how slowly time moves, is what I thought it was. The slow pace of time that leads to death at the end.
Nice. Yeah,
so
always very uplifting. Those Shakespeare.
Some of the comedies are fun.
Jaunts.
Yeah.
Are they?
I got to do this one day. There's this company in LA that does a 1-day benefit performance of Shakespeare plays, and Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson do it every year. And so it was really fun. I got to do it this last year with like William Shatner and Martin Short and Billy Crystal and Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, and it was really, really fun. It was like felt like being a kid again, because it was Midsummer Night's Dream, so it was a silly comedy, and Martin Short played Puck, and he was like, during rehearsal, he's like, should I bring my nude suit from home? And they were like, oh yeah. I thought he was joking. He has a nude bodysuit that he is like drawn in a cartoon outline of like pecs and a penis, and it was the funniest thing.
He wore that out?
He wore it. He ran around the audience and just like came out and posed in this nude bodysuit, and the audience went crazy. And he's such a genius. Martin Short is still as funny as ever, and so I got to do Shakespeare with Martin Short. And
can these guys all do Shakespeare like traditional Shakespeare?
Some of them no, but everybody's having such a good time that you just like you go with it.
How was Billy Crystal at Shakespeare?
He was Billy Crystal, but it was fun to watch. And watching Martin Short make Billy Crystal laugh was a really fun thing.
I would like to see Shatner's pacing with Shakespeare. Wow.
Oh, it was, and they had him sing "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds" in the middle of the play. So that was like watching that album live to me. It was a highlight.
He will never live that one down.
I think he's embraced it, which I guess is the only thing you can do, right?
Yeah. He comes on here every so often, and all I do is throw Star Trek real obscure Star Trek references at him, and he doesn't seem to take that very well.
Really?
He kind of has fun with it, but I know he's really annoyed that I just won't stop. Like Gamesters of Triskelion, and
Does he remember them?
No, that's the thing. He's like, I don't even know what you're saying anymore. Anthony, what are you talking about? With that cadence he has, he's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
We've talked to Bill quite a few times.
You call him Bill?
Bill Shatner. I call him that, even though he never told me I could. But I wanted to sound like I was like his pal, like Bill Shatner.
Yeah,
that sounds good. Do you have any celebrity friends that you call different names than they're known in the public?
I don't think I have any celebrity friends. I'm trying to think.
I remember Chuck Heston was a big one. It's like instead of saying Charlton Heston, it was like someone would be on the Tonight Show and they'd be like, the party was great. Chuck Heston was there. And I'm like, Chuck Heston? Be so
Who's Chuck? The lawyer?
Chuck Heston. Yeah.
My lawyer, Chuck Heston, was there.
Chuck Heston.
No, I don't think I have any. Do you guys? No.
Hollywood friends?
Friends?
No, I don't.
We don't even have a TV show. You do.
I don't think I have any celebrity friends.
No?
Come on, you have to. You're a celebrity.
Yes, I don't think so.
Joel McHale's a friend of yours.
Joel McHale's a friend of mine, but what am I going to call him? Joe? I mean,
that's
it's just
true.
Joel.
Just Joel. Do you go to like things like the Golden Globes and stuff, and award shows?
After a couple of years of your show not getting nominated for a single award, you don't feel like going to the parties as much.
No Emmys or nothing?
No, I think we won like a special Emmy for a stop motion animation Christmas episode we did, but we've never gotten, we got, no.
Best sound.
No, we don't even get like sound or lighting or we don't get anything. So after a couple of years of that, you're like, I kind of feel like they're going to ask me why I'm here if I try and go.
Oh no!
So I stay home. But
red carpet. Why are you even here?
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for asking.
Oh wow!
Do you get invited?
I get invited to the parties. There are a lot of really nice parties, but after a while, you just sort of feel like, I'd rather go if the show was nominated. Right now, it feels like I'd rather stay home. Maybe this is the year. This is the year. I can feel it.
I'll watch.
Season 5.
Yeah, I'll watch you accept.
Thank you. I would be very happy to go.
That would be very cool.
We won. The only thing we've ever won was a Television Critics Award, and we were nominated. I actually got nominated. It's the first time I've ever been nominated, and the show got nominated, and we went, and everybody's like, it's a nice award, but no one's like amped up like they are at the Golden Globes or the Emmys. We won. You've never seen people more excited about anything.
Oh, really?
It was like as though we won double Oscars. We were jumping up and down on stage and looking out on the most apathetic, bored crowd of people.
Oh, recognition, acceptance.
And we were like,
we rule.
Oh my God, this is amazing. And everyone else is like, thank you so much for this award. I'll be at the bar in the back.
Ooh.
So, the one time we did win, we were way too excited.
What do you like doing when you're not working? Like,
God.
what
Guys,
are your
I'm
nights
still a
like?
nerd.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah. I love to go to bed around 10 p.m.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a TV in bed person or not TV in bed?
I don't have a TV in my bedroom. So in the living room, I watch TV.
Yeah.
My favorite show is RuPaul's Drag Race, which I'm sure you guys all watch avidly, right?
I've never seen it, but I probably know half of them.
Oh, yeah. So
You should check it out. Your friends are doing great work.
I saw RuPaul in a in a Chipotle. What's that? When I was out in L.A. with my manager, but dressed as not as
As just the
man,
guy.
yeah,
As boy Ru.
unshaven, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody recognized him.
It is odd to see that.
It's shocking. But I was such a fan of RuPaul that even before the show was popular, I knew what he looked like out of drag, and I saw him at a bakery once with my friend, and I was too nervous to say anything, but I kept pinching my friend, being like, "That's RuPaul, it's RuPaul." It's like, no one else cares but you. I'm like, this is major. This
Get
is
a picture?
major. No.
Do you take pictures with celebrities
No,
at all?
I've never asked.
Jimmy
And-
does all the time.
Really?
I have a
He
great
loves
one
it.
with RuPaul. Yeah,
You do?
Do you?
Yeah, we did Chelsea Handler together a few years ago, but it was Ru dressed as Ru,
Oh.
and I'm like this little shrimp.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
RuPaul's very tall. Yeah.
So tall.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Well, you don't seem to be part of really the Hollywood community.
I don't know what's making you think that,
I don't
except
know.
for the fact that I don't leave my house.
I would just
have
assume
no
you're
celebrity
shut-in.
friends.
You're on the show. You're on a very popular show.
Yes.
I would assume you'd be on, like, kind of on the scene a little bit.
Kind of on the scene
Yeah.
of getting up at 7 a.m. every morning and then being tired at 9. That's my scene.
No scandals.
No scandals. No.
God, everyone in Hollywood needs a good scandal.
I know. I'm really boring.
No nip slips getting out of a limo.
Gosh, no.
Nothing
I
like
feel
that.
like I always make sure to wear underwear. So
Dee-wees.
Dee-wees?
Drunk
Any
driving.
drunk
Oh, I
driving?
didn't see. Yeah, that's how close I am. I'm like, what's that?
No,
Is that a new drug? No.
No drugs. No,
No
fucking-
drugs. No.
God.
I know. I'm in the wrong profession.
You really got to get a little bit of a naughty side more
Yeah.
to you. A little naughty in
All
Hollywood.
right. Okay.
That's good.
I'll work on that for 2013.
Yeah.
How happy were they moved the show back to Thursdays?
Very happy.
Yeah.
We never actually aired on Friday. So, I mean, it was, you know, it's been a wild ride being on this show. So, as much as it may seem like we're always on the brink of cancellation, we somehow seem to always come back. So, I'm not going to rule us out.
Well, a new breath of happiness and fresh air being blown in with someone being blown out this year. So,
Yeah.
very good. When's it on? I'm sorry.
Thursday nights at 8 p.m.
Thursday
On
nights at
NBC.
8 p.m.
That's great.
Wonderful. Gillian.
Thank you.
Loved having you on again.
Oh, thank you for
You're
having
so
me.
lovely and you're sweet and you're very fun.
Oh, I
like
love
having
being
you
on the show.
Thank you. Oh, a little Sam Roberts connection.
Hi.
You like Sam?
Yeah, I love Sam. Sam had me on his show.
Oh God, that's. But first of all, it's an extension of our show, so please.
No. It still counts as mine.
That still counts as mine. All right, we'll take a quick break and be right back. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.